how's it going, guys? It's your boy Blu-rayDave back in another Clone Wars related video, and I know I've talked about this before in other Clone Wars videos, but I figured it's time we did a separate video on this, and we all want a re-release of the box set, right? Of the full series, right? And here we have the original 2013 box set, which you can get on both Blu-ray and DVD. I have the DVD version. I do want to get the original Blu-ray copy before Dave Filoni at some point will re-release the series, right? I found some decent pricings on eBay, so that should help me a lot. I'm not going to get it right now, but like, you know, I just want to make sure I have it on hand because who knows if this might actually be worth something, because this box set is a decade old, and this year is actually 10 years, the first decade since like the Clone Wars was, well, I guess, quote unquote done, well, from Cartoon Network. But anyways, this video is kind of, I guess, like semi-script, so I know what I'm going to be talking about here. I'm prepared for this one, so yeah. And hopefully I won't make this video too long. So let's go over everything. So number one, Dave Filoni, of course. Okay, I shouldn't start with that. We're saving that for number two. Yes, so release Season 7 first, the Steelbook, for both Blu-ray and 4K, right? And I've said this in another Clone Wars video. Like, The Siege of Mandalore is a movie, so Dave, you need to cram all those 4 episodes into one movie, so like we don't have to like go to the next episode. Like, we want the legit movie, so if you can do that, that's great. And of course, re-release the Clone Wars movie for a 4K release. Don't you guys think that this is kind of fair? Like, just, you know, again, re-release season 7, or like release season 7, then re-release the movie first, right? That's what Dave should do. Like, to like prepare us, the old fans and the new fans of the Clone Wars, and yes, give the Clone Wars movie a digital copy so we could download that movies anywhere, Vudu, Google Play, you name it, right? Okay, so number 2. Okay, I stating the obvious here, but I just want to point it out. Put everything in the box set, okay? Because honestly, after season 6, Dave should have at least waited another year to release this at some point, and that way it could say like, oh, seasons 1 through 6, right? So again, release everything. The movie, the Lost Missions, and the final season, of course. And of course, the box is going to be big, right? And we all know that it's not going to be the same art style, like font, cover, whatever you want to call it. You know, I love this. This is embossed, and there's like glares in it. You guys can see that for sure. Yeah, like, oh my gosh, that would be just so cool, really cool. All right, number 3, put the episodes in order. We'll open this. I'm not used to doing this, guys. Like, I want to present you guys with good stuff here, and I want to make sure I'm doing this right, so we got to get everything out. And of course, if you get the Blu-ray copy, like, if you get like the Blu-ray cases, it will come like with a little, what, like a styrofoam thing, whatever, to protect them. All right, so this is my beef with the DVD copies here. We'll get to the episode order in a second. This is seasons 1 to 3, and this one says seasons 3 to 5. I know why they did this for the DVD copies, because we're ending that old era of seasons 1 and 2, because the first half of season 3 is like leftover episodes from seasons 1 and 2, like what they couldn't present, and then seasons 3 through 5 is when things get, you know, real, like kind of into the Revenge of the Sith era. Yeah, I would just hate to. This is where the episodes part comes in. I would just hate to. See, put a disc in, put a disc out, because the arcs, sometimes, there's some arcs that are consistent, but there's some that are just out of order. Like, I don't know what Dave's intentions were to mix some episodes, but, like, they even did that with the last season here. So, Dave, you just need to get on that. Honestly, if it's possible, could you turn all the arcs into actual movies, right? So we don't have to watch the like episodes, because again, guys, in order to really watch the Clone Wars movie in the correct order it's supposed to be, you have to switch discs. You have to go to season 2, episode 16, and then season 1, episode 16, and then go to here. Again, unless you prefer digitally and get it easier, like that's cool. But just like Dave, again, just like for the Clone Wars re-release, okay, like the movie. Add those 2 episodes, okay? If you don't want it confusing for especially new fans, then you gotta put those in with the movie, otherwise it's gonna throw a lot of people off. Sure, yes, like the theatrical movie sets everything up, but like the other 2 episodes that are in the seasons, like yeah, just come on, Dave. Okay, number 4, update both the art book and the episode guide. Of course, we're already seeing this coming, guys. Like, here's the original art book of the Clone Wars that only reflects seasons 1 through 5. Nothing on the movie, unfortunately. But it's pretty cool, but, like, I can imagine Dave would want to make a bigger book. So, again, like, update the art book for the movie all the way to 7. And the episode guide. Again, this one is extremely important. Again, if Dave just wants to go by episodes, again, just reorganize the episodes and then just put them in the correct order. I'm happy that the Star Wars website still has like the correct order of episodes, like the watch order on like how you're supposed to watch the series, right? This is pretty cool. So yeah. Of course, I'm just trying to get the obvious stuff out of the way, you know, just so that, like, everyone's aware, like, what should happen in the future re-release box set. And with the Blu-ray release of this, like, you get seasons 1 through 3, like, the full season of season 3. And then for the second one, you get seasons 4 through 5. So, again, with the cases... I don't know if this will be possible, but, like, I want to see this happen, but, like, say, like, the movie, and then seasons 1 through 3, and then for the next one, seasons 4 through 7. Yep. And, you know, unless if Dave can make a big case for all, like, for the series instead of making 2 separate ones, that would be pretty cool. And I know some TV show sets do that, so... Yeah, and keep my boys, Captain Rex and Commander Cody, on there. It's pretty cool. Alright, for number 5. I think this one is the most important one for a future box set, guys. Make the price reasonable for the new set. Again, when you re-release something and it's going to be bigger and different and new, like, you're going to expect a different price. Luckily for me, when I got the DVD set on Amazon 3 years ago, it was like around like 70 plus bucks. Again, this is just the DVD one. Again, the Blu-ray one is again, there's some fairly decent price ones and up that are like up to 300 right now. So like, oh man. So can you guys tell me in the comments below when this originally came out 10 years ago, what was the original retail price? And this was pretty much a Best Buy exclusive, but like, Dave, you got to make this available through every store besides Best. Well, Best Buy is out of the question now. And don't do like online orders with this. Like, I mean, if you could do pre-order online orders, like that's cool. But like, have this set in the public, Target, Walmart, maybe Costco. I don't. There's other places I can think of, but like, this might not be accurate, but I think it's a fair price. Um, Make the new set at least $200. Okay, because I don't know. Again, I can't imagine if both sets of like the Blu-ray and the DVD of this were like $100 each. Again, depending on where you got this from, like in person. So again, for the new box set, just make it 200. You know that's fair. You know. I think it's a fair deal, guys. Unless if you guys have better pricing offers for the future box set, let me know in the comments, and of course I'll give it a like. You know, like which one has the best price? You know, yeah. It's just I can't believe that we're already out here and we have the complete series. Sort of, you know, there were supposed to be some other arcs that were supposed to come out, and if it was still in the Clone Wars. Actually, guys, if it was, I meant Cartoon Network. I'm sorry, guys. If this was still on Cartoon Network, and if they got all the arcs done, what year do you think the series would have ended? Maybe 2015, 2016, maybe 2017? I mean, honestly, Disney, they shouldn't have ended with 5 on the Clone Wars, you know? They should have continued, and they should... Like, sure, they could still continue with Rebels on Disney XD. Like, oh, you want to watch the Clone Wars? Go to Cartoon Network. Like, they could still make a deal with Cartoon Network if that would have been possible, and then just watch Rebels on Disney XD. So, like, hey, it's a win-win, right? Again, we all know the history with like you know, like season 6, for example, like the Lost missions. Like, again, these are leftover missions from like leftover episodes from like the previous seasons, and this works as a season, and the Utapau arc that's in this, that counts. After you watch like the main 13 episodes of this, go and watch the Utapau arc before you actually start season 7. Man, there were so many plans for the series, you know, like I hope we get to see Captain Rex and R2 have a mission together, because that was one of the arcs for the later seasons. I believe it was supposed to go on for season 8. So, like, if season 6 would have aired on Cartoon Network, or I agree with some people, they should have at least continued it on Disney XD, right? Like, if this aired on Disney XD at all, you know, on a technicality, like, yeah, this would have released in 2014, the same year as Netflix released it, and technically would have gone to season 7 at 2015, and then season 8 2016. So yeah, if you look at the numbers, like mathematically, the statistics, this series could have ended 2016, whether if it was continuing on Cartoon Network or, you know, continuing on Disney XD. Like, you know how Disney, they continued the Yoda Chronicles, but it was called the New Yoda Chronicles. So honestly, I would have kept it as just the Yoda Chronicles instead of the new, you know, because, you know, the continuity. But like, hey, there is continuity with the later batch of the episodes, but just yeah. And I know for a fact, like, if the series still would have aired on Disney XD. I am so sorry about that, guys. My phone just fell off my tripod. Oh man, this is bad, but I'm just going to continue on anyways. Anyways, back to my point. If the series would have continued on Disney XD, they wouldn't change the title. They would just still call it the Clone Wars, right? Yeah. I think the points that I made are very valid, you know, they're pretty reasonable, and I know some of you guys won't agree with me. I'm sure you guys have other ideas, concepts for it. Like, honestly, guys, if you follow me on Instagram, Real Blu-ray and if you're really good artists, draw concepts on what the new box set should look like, you know? And of course, the info card. You gotta have the info card. That's important too. Like, you know, with info cards, they're gonna say, oh, the Clone Wars is finally together. You get the whole series. You get the movie. You get seasons 6 and 7. Like, yeah. That will be awesome. That's for sure. Okay, guys, that's pretty much what I wanted to cover on this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Like, I really wanted to like plan this. I'm sorry for like the last minute like cut or whatever. Like, well, it was unintentional, of course. Like, this is last minute because I did not expect my phone to fall off of my tripod. But what do you think of the valid points? And do you own this original box set? And do you own both of the Blu-ray and DVD copies? And do you own the individual seasons that came out? I remember like the Blu-rays, they were so expensive when they came out, and I remember they just had like the DVDs. Like when they were out of the Blu-rays, they just had the DVDs. Like, come on, I really wanted the Blu-rays of these so bad. But like, hey, like I said, I want to get the Blu-ray version of this too, and I mean, even I could tell on Disney Plus when I watched the Clone Wars on there, like there's definitely that Blu-ray quality and like what I would look forward to. So, all right, again, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much. May the Lord and may the Force be with you guys. Always love, guys. Peace out, guys, and long live the Clone Wars. Let's go. All right, bye, guys.